Ladies and gentlemen, here are my top 3 buffets for 2023 in Las Vegas. I'm voting for the overall value considering what you get for the price. It may shock some of you, but that's why the Bacchanal Buffet at Caesars Palace and the Bellagio Buffet are not in the top 3. Whoopie doopie, let's start with my number 3, the Wicked Spoon Buffet at the Cosmopolitan. The lunch for $45, which in my opinion is a much better value than their breakfast buffet. Made-to-order omelets are always a good thing, but they also fill you up too much. We prefer sharing an Egg Benedict. There's no Wicked Spoon without one of their perfectly to-the-point made Eggs Benedict. Check out that awesome liquid egg yolk, not elk yolk in the middle. Here, beef tataki. Try it for the first time. Oh, looks tender. It's raw meat. The flavor is very intense, but the beef itself is so tender, very good quality. Beef and lamb gyros or gyros, whatever you want to call it, I'm not pretty sure, is something I'm familiar with from my home in Europe. I'm glad to see it growing up here and there in the United States too. The gyros here at the Cosmo was really tasty, and I'm proud to say I love tzatziki. I know the special people among you folks love bone marrow. You know what? I won't eat any of it away from you. Enjoy. Pizza. I was so critical all my buffet life of a pizza in a buffet, but to be honest, things have changed. The pizza game in the buffet business has improved massively in the last 3 years. The pizza here at the Wicked Spoon is high quality. 1 to 2 slices are mandatory for me, each with it. Another recommendation from me to you is this small shrimp cocktail with relatively large peeled shrimp. I also recommend this fresh smoked salmon topped with red onions. Wicked Fried Chicken is here around forever, but I feel like it just keeps getting better and better because it's always hot. Nice and crispy on the outside, pretty well seasoned and really juicy on the inside. The carving station at the Wicked Spoon is one of the most underrated in Las Vegas in my opinion. Marinated pork shoulder, barbecue chicken with something special called Alabama white sauce, lamb black and slow roasted strip loin, to name a few, are upper class quality that don't have to hide from Wynn or the Bacchanal Buffet at Caesars. The meat is perfectly tender and mostly on point. The carving station at Cosmo is simply one of the best. The only difference to the other buffets mentioned is that the presentation is not that gigantic, that's all. Wicked Spoon doesn't offer a particularly wide range of seafood, but they do have good basics, and what many of you want the most are crab legs. When I eat crab legs, it's always an amateurish mess, and I'll spare you the details. My heart beat faster for this large garlic marinated shrimp. What a taste. This was my very good number 3. And I still think after all those years, the Wicked Spoon Buffet is still too much in the shadow of the Bacchanal Buffet and overall underrated. My wonderful number 2. Slightly off strip, the Palms AYCE Buffet is one of the bargains that the buffet game has still to offer in Las Vegas. Let's start with something refreshing. A chia seed drink decorated with a blackberry. Unusual but interesting. The green drink tasted something between cucumber and alien. Not really my thing, to be honest. Usually Belgian waffles in buffets are a mess. They are dry and have zero taste and overall no sweetness. I was delighted. Nice and sticky on the inside and crispy on the outside and sweet as hell. Just like it should be. I want to highlight two things, namely pizza and beef. The pizza at the Palms is one of the best buffet pizzas I've ever had. I ate at least 4 slices, and on the other hand, the beef from the carving station was so incredibly tender, even though the carving station doesn't have many things to offer in the morning. Those were the 2 things I went to repeatedly. The desserts at Palms are much better than you might think. In addition to a rich selection of ice cream, there are classics such as muffins, danishes, cinnamon rolls, all of good quality. A good lemon ice cream to neutralize the taste buds is always welcome. My mix of the day is a combination of wonderfully warm s'mores and classic bread pudding topped with Smarties. Delicious! The Palms has something to offer for all you over-the-top personalities. In addition to the regular buffet, the Palms also offers something unique. Every Wednesday and now Thursday is a lobster buffet for $65 for those of you who are obsessed with eating unlimited lobsters. And you must be willing to wait at least 2 to 3 hours to get in. We personally needed more than 4 hours. The lines are unique. Plan at least a full half day for this event. Once you have done it, you'll be rewarded with 2 different types of lobsters. There is always one per round, but you can get quick new ones because the line is short most of the time. My number 1 is the most luxurious buffet and the only one among the gourmet buffets that can be recommended at least for breakfast and brunch in 2023 due to the massive inflation. You can easily stand in line here for 1.5 to 2 hours. Pro tip: don't waste your precious Vegas time, so I strongly recommend making an online reservation beforehand. I recommend the midweek breakfast for $39.99, from which you can roll easily into the more expensive brunch without paying for it, which offers, by the way, a lot more. Fresh poke bowls are not often seen in buffets, and the selection of quality sushi is truly remarkable. Other seafood highlights include Jonah crab, really huge peeled shrimp, and crazy good salmon. Marinated chicken wings, sausages, smoked beef brisket, pepper bacon and pork loin, to name a few, are part of the Wynn Buffet's fantastic carving station. My personal highlight is a mountain of the smoked beef brisket in combination with the fantastic grilled pineapple. A well-known adage among chefs is "you eat with your eyes first." I think that's the perfect name for the desserts at Wynn. I think we can honestly say the presentation here is in love with the detail. There is hand-flamed creme brulee, a selection of beautiful little pound cakes, lava cakes, small mousse cups, and the legendary wheel of ice cream. There is also a crepe station for your personal favorite crepe made to order. So ladies and gentlemen, these were my personal top 3 buffets for 2023 in Las Vegas. I hope I could help you a little bit with making your decision where to go, and I see you in the next episode of the Buffet King.